Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, guys, and welcome to another video of the Darwin Trader. My name is Daniel, and today, guys, we're doing another update on Alpine 4 holdings. Those of you that follow my channel know that I'm a great fan. I love this stock for many reasons. I'm not going to go into detail in this video, but you can have a look in my channel. Look at my channel. I have a playlist on Alpine 4 holdings. It used to be called Alpine 4 Technologies, now called Alpine 4 Holdings. So if you want to have a look at videos of the analysis or reviews I've done in the past, you can go in and have a look at the company if you don't know about it. The whole point of these videos, guys, is to give an update, a little bit of an update for the followers, for people that are out there that are also holding Alpine. It's just to give a little bit of a review, help you guys, to give you value. This is the whole point. I do these videos to give everyone value. To basically break down the information that's being given, being published, so it gives us an idea of which way we're going. So first of all, today's actually the reason why I'm actually publishing this video, because today's been quite a big day in sense of news. So we've actually had, which is really quite strange, we've had 1, 2, 3 posts on Twitter today. So normally it's just one every 2 or 3 days, and today we've had 3. So the first one we had, which we're going to go into detail in a minute, is the Alpine 4 Holdings subsidiary welcomes recently retired US Airforce C-sUAS Director of Programs Nuclear Convoy Technical Sergeant Nathan Grier to the team. Okay, so that sounds exciting. So we'll go into that in a minute. The next one is he's talked on the channel, on the Proactive channel on YouTube, with the talking about the merger of the subsidiaries Morris Sheet and Deluxe Sheet Metal. So we'll have we'll have a quick look at that clip in a minute to see what he had said to them today. And then finally, we've had a photo basically that just gives us show that Morris Sheet Metal is ready to expand. The competition is on notice. Look at all that roll sheet metal ready to go. So just to get the everyone excited. So that's the third tweet that was put out today. So first of all, let's go through. Let's have a look at the video. So let's have a look at what he had to say today. Let's just see a small clip on what he said.
That I should add about the transaction is, when we bought the company, Morris, in early 2019 and Deluxe later in 2019, we stepped back and we said, corporately at Alpine, said we want to understand the competition. And over the last few years, we've had a chance to really understand it. And I can tell you that the competition in this market has no idea what's about to hit them. This combined force is a force to be reckoned with. And, there are friendly competitors, and there are competitors, and we have 1 or 2 of them, in Fort Wayne and in South Bend, Indiana area that, the gloves are coming off, and we're coming after them, and we're going after them hard. And I know my employees will be happy to hear that. And if you're that competitor, which you are, we're coming for you. So, and I say that with a lighthearted sense, in the spirit of competition. But it's going to be fun. We're having a great time here, and I'm excited to be here at Morris.
So that's a small clip, a short clip on Kent Wilson. Big shout out to Kent Wilson, the CEO of Alpine 4 Holdings. He went on. He was also asked about growth for this company, and he said that they expected around about 20% growth for 2021. So looking good there. Now let's go into the next bit of news, which is probably the exciting one for today. I'm going to give a big shout out to Geophysics 7471 on the Reddit forum of r/ALPP, and this is his point of view. Okay, this is his opinion, and I've read this opinion, and I quite like what he's come up with. So it's quite interesting. So let's read it. So VAYU has hired Sergeant Nathan Grier, which is a USAF retired. You will see in his LinkedIn bio that he has extensive experience in the military UAV space, 3.5 years as director as a small unmanned aircraft systems. My hunch is that given the expansion of commercial drones, he probably had many employment options, but he chose VAYU ostensibly because it seemed interesting, work-wise, lucrative and sustainable. Additionally, with his 22 years of military service, all of which appear to be security police related, I suspect that he will help VAYU navigate the military drone market. At McKinsey and Company, this type of hire is generally referred to as Client Development Advisor. This was my title while at the firm, and I saw lots of ex-military join in that role to help McKinsey secure DoD contracts. My view that is his hire speaks volumes about ALPP's ability to attract talent and think strategically about entering into new major markets. So yeah, that does sound good. That does sound interesting. It does. If they're really taking on someone like this with a lot of experience, a lot of talent, it does actually speak something. So we'll only see. Well, hopefully in the next few weeks we'll see more information, or hopefully in the next few days, about their way moving forward with this. So to see what their plans are. So this is exciting. This is good to see. Now, let's have a look at pricing. So pricing, guys, pricing at the moment. Now, if you remember from the last video, I've plotted these support, the support and resistance line, quite basic to be honest with you, nothing too fancy. And if you can see how it's just been consolidating ever since the 5th of March. It hasn't moved. All right, okay, people say yeah, it has moved. All right, but it hasn't really moved in comparison to what we've seen in the last few couple of months, 1 or 2 months. So here it hasn't broke. I did say in the last video we're looking through to break the 460. I think it was, yeah, 470. Well, around about the 470 mark to break up on the uptrend, and then we had this resistance, or sorry, support level at the bottom, which is around about $3.27, $3.28. And as you can see, it's been bang straight in the middle, so it's not reactive. And if you have a look at the RSI as well, it's pretty much in the middle as well. There's no movement, so there's no overselling, there's no over buying. So it's yeah, I think a lot of people ask what's going to happen about the price, what's going to happen when the NASDAQ, when they announce the NASDAQ. I'm hoping, and I hope that in fact there's not a soggy day. It's not a soggy day in the sense that it's going to not meet everyone's expectations. This is what I'm hoping that doesn't happen. In other words, people are expecting probably to go up to $15, $20, and I don't think it's going to happen, to be honest with you. We have realised, or we do realise, that there will be more investors interested that don't have access to this market. So when the NASDAQ, they're more exposed. Having said that, if we did see a rise, we'll probably see a rise of a $9 or $10 on the day, and then it probably whack right back down, because I think there's a lot of sellers sitting on this as well. So that's what I'm thinking. I could be wrong, but either way, I'm not focused on the NASDAQ. I'm focused on this company for the long term, right? So we're not NASDAQ is something. It doesn't change the fundamentals of a company. It doesn't change. All right, it does change their way moving forward, but I don't think it's enough to justify a big price in such a short time. But anyway, that's my point of view. So yeah, let me know what you think, guys. Give me your comments down below. Let me know what you think. Are you still holding Alpine? I want to hear you. See what you have to say. I want to hear people that hold an Alpine. What's people's thoughts on Alpine? Short term or long term? I'd love to hear what you all have to say. So guys, that's a little bit of Alpine on the update on Alpine, guys. If there's any more information that comes out that's relevant and important, I will be keeping you updated. Make sure you hit that like button, guys. That really helps the YouTube algorithm. And don't forget to subscribe if you haven't done it already. So guys, thank you very much for watching. Have a good evening, and I'll speak to you soon. Bye now.